Online service ThunderPick is a licensed platform where you can complete with other players and not with the bookmaker. Make a deposit in any convenient way. Spend your time playing exciting games while awaiting the results. Contact our support service anytime. ThunderPick.com. Win reliably.
On the other side, that's the smoke deployed. It's actually quite a powerful one if you think about it. What can Forest really do now? Up to get right to fight up close with the Glock here, and he knows that the burst fire is pretty decent for him sometimes, and there you go. It is going to connect. Dennis will as well, and now it's Fur who's left in a pretty impossible situation. Forest still in that smoke. That's so fun that he can just sit there the entire time. It actually worked out for him in the end. Broke though through the window, and Tarek will have to reposition.
Good shot from the scout to get the first tag. Tarek does reposition. He also takes down Dennis. Cold getting the first kill and then the second assist. So Deagle, Scout combo. As Tarek's on 3, he still plays headshot position, tries to get another shot, and it's going very well for MiBR. It's suddenly down to just Lecro. Headshot still for Tarek. The 3 HP. He goes up. Fur comes back around from the vents, and that is a solid shutdown.
Fur and Sui on this side of the map, but maybe a bit of missed timing here. Forest will strike first, but Fallen protects Stewie there. Great teamwork coming in, and that should be the round secure. We'll see if there's any more kills available. Rez with a nice spot here. He could be the savior. Can't get 2, runs out of ammo, but still a winnable situation now for NiP.
They get in the site. They've already cleared 2 of the points that can easily catch them off. In a crossfire, Lecro gets 1, only 1. Dennis now with a pistol, and manages to make it work. I wasn't sure he had wall and be out of the line of sight from Cold, but he's still going to be hunting them down. Gets in behind, Get Right never had a chance. And on top of the site, Lecro does at least get Fallen, which will allow the bomb plan, but a 2-on-2, great hold from Forest, because during that plant, they easily could have gotten closer. Cold's on 9 HP, Forest on the AWP is not much better off on 13. He's in the smoke. Who's going to spot the other first? Great read from Forest, and opt to win it out that close together with smoke down. That's in
the same position. They knew exactly where he was after this shot. Forest then moves out, looking towards that ladder position. Takes him down, 2 in a row for NiP. They avoid the reset.
Fallen back out, close range, good from Get Right. Crosshair placement on, just had to put mouse 1. He's done that twice to Cold Zero the second, but he gets taken down in return. It's Tarek with 2 kills before Forest finds him. It does lead to a 1-man advantage, NiP, and get the opening kill. But if you take everyone down from NiP, it's still going to keep them super honest in the long term. They're going to go. The longer this ticks on for, the more likeliness that bomb does blow up. It is on to Fur. Last alive, 1 versus 2. Tries to find both, can't. Forest either. And Fallen went down after finding the opening pick when he rotated toward A main. This time they're already out of A main. He won't get that chance. Cold Zero is going to take the bomb out of their hands. That now means Fallen can hold off from the truck. The smoke will dissipate before they're out of the open, and he may have a chance to contribute further. Not if Forest and Get Right have anything to say. They'll converge and take down Fallen as well. Away as well. Say that we snapped away from it. Fur actually got back up inside. We saw the boost coming back in, so the secondary boost pays off and catches out Forest, who thought that was clear. Rez, great shot in return, but Sui had already found Dennis as well. Rez, great shot on Fallen. Similar angle behind that forklift, which can be an awkward thing to fire at from time to time. Watch for Rez. This is incredible. 3rd headshot. Unfortunately, the ace was not quite there, but that was some damn good accuracy.
There it is. Down it goes. Dennis now very good at the USP, but can't connect the first shot.
7 HP for Dennis. So has to fall back temporarily, allow NiP to rotate around. By design, they wanted to play the retake on A. It's Rez that has the kit as well. He has a smoke too. Keep that in mind. So if this gets chaotic and that smoke gets on the bomb, and he, or someone with that kit, is still alive, we could have a pretty interesting situation for NiP. Here we go. Fur's gotten the kill. Now the benefit to this is Tarek Estate on top of the bomb. Dennis is gone. Tarek takes down both Lecro and Get Right, swings out. Looks like might get Forest, but he manages to survive long enough to get the shot of return. However, he's got 2 more to find, as he finds at least Cold Zero, but the other 2 too strong on the M4A4. So the second smoke rules and renders him useless as the bomb does cross over. You're right, it was a leap of faith. Fur, good lurk in mid. Getting toward the vents would have been massive because the 2 players on top of the site wouldn't have had anywhere to go. Fur's enabled Cold to hold position. Good play from Lecro, but can't rebolt the op in time. And Cold, that player that high, it's not like they have stilts available to the T side in this game. Cold with 1. Get Right was waiting the whole time, did catch out Cold Zero, but Fallen able to respond on the Dennis. It still remains in a 2 versus 2. That's going to change it. Bomb caught. Tarek on low HP and a smoke down that's now isolated. There's 55 seconds, and Fur,
as they refuse to give in. Fallen with the wallbang through the bomb site. I didn't notice that. That's kind of insane. My God. All right, then. He did before. We'll see how it transpires now. Molotov towards the forklift, and in they go.
Dennis waiting this time closer to the door, knows exactly what will transpire. Wait for the flash as well. Get right already with one. Stewie still manages to get Dennis. Fantastic shot of response from Lekro. Stewie still in this though, and he's stupendous as he finds a third. It's Lekro down. Nade nearly gets him taken out. They'll Molotov off as well. He goes back for the bomb. He's looking for an ace against Rez and Forrest, who are much healthier in this situation. 24 seconds. As soon as he commits to the plant, I imagine Forrest will take an approach to walk to the site. He wants the op, gets it, throws that gun a little far. Was that spotted from truck or not? He's going to get the bomb plant down. And backs off. Molotov won't quite catch him, but he's got to be very careful about his positioning because Rez is getting closer toward the wall. He's got the corner covered off. The second Rez goes out. Does he fire? Good. Little bait from the barrel, and Forrest fires back. Does see first. Stewie's going to do exactly that. Try and get in between the CTs. Position from Fur. Gets in behind the ticket. Desperate is Forrest to try and, or excuse me, Dennis to try and get him down. Fur gets away with it, but look at the kills in response because they are in the back line. Somehow, no spray from Stewie. Get right gets the kill, and that might be enough to keep NiP alive. 5 seconds, no plant, can't get to it. Round is over.
No money for Fur, as he'll hide in the corner now.
Smoke from Fallen. Dennis has a bit to work with in that and makes perfect on it. Fallen gone already. That's op down towards Squeaky. Here comes Fur again, though. He's been so good on highway. Get Right's unaware that he's up that far. He's still watching toward the vents because he heard Tarek go that direction, and Rez forced out. Gets obliterated by him, but Get Right does go after Fur in the end. So still the advantage to NiP. Forrest left alone on B. Dennis has the bomb. Forrest doesn't have to do much. Just stay alive, stay efficient. They're going to boost back up because they need to get the bomb back from middle, and this is the quickest means of doing so, but 2 players left alive. That's it. Cold Zero somehow get. Dennis should have had that. He even panicked.
Yeah, it's sure. Oh my god. Stop challenging him. 20 seconds. Cold Zera, give him an inch. He's going to take a mile, but luckily Lekro's there to give them a huge advantage at this point. Bomb down, 10 seconds. We're going to overtime. Who would have thought? It took 7 rounds in a row after being 8-0 down in the second half.
He's already back toward the site. So too now is Forrest. Stewie, good spray down. Gets both of the players in a rotation is all that remains. Rez has swapped over to the AWP. He made that decision late, but Forrest starts the charge. He wants to go in and get the information for the ops. He's one behind quad. Flash out, decides he'll run. Get close, and close, nearly. Close as well on the kill, but not enough. 7 HP left for Stewie.
Not really much Rez can do with this one, Matt. 3-0, pretty much 100% confirmed. If he had the M4, I'd give him a fighting chance. He'll do whatever he can here, but as soon as he fires one shot with the AWP, that's when he's vulnerable. That's when you strike. There we go, bit of a play.
Solid play at that. Rez down again. That gives them control of long. We've seen them take a few rounds by doing so and also pushing forward to get the information. They won't go through this time. They actually fall back on it. Double up setup still in effect. They have already confirmed that Get Right was over toward B, so they knew that they were in their default. That actually might be something that they telegraphed that play off of. They said, all right, if Get Right's over toward B by himself, he's blown out the window, he's thrown the nades, then the other part of their default is that they always have someone in Squeaky. So they just say, all right, let's just 2 players push that. That tells us they're in the default setup. So
sure.
It's possible that they reacted strictly off of that.
Especially if you're aware of the tendencies of the other team. Take that player down, you can get a lot of intel, not just from the kill, but yes, indeed, from the setup. And it's going to be more of the same from Fur. Great timing. Could have got away, but he wants the 3-man spray down. He wants to guarantee this round, but still, the job is not done just yet. 3 versus 1. Well, it is now. Stewie will close things out there, and they are fully committing towards A now.
Stewie just gets absolutely wrecked. I was about to call for him to get at least 1 shot from that position with his crosshair placement, but a partial flash and then just overrun. Get Right doing good work again, fighting forward, but goes down to Tarek. Lekro's following his footsteps, but gets distracted a step further, and he had the shot toward the window room. Fallen catches him out from inside of connector. Bomb still ticks away, though, in favor of NiP. Fallen has a kit and a smoke, worth note. On a pistol round. It means he doesn't have armor. And Tarek, with Fur already going down, is left on 1 HP. If he's going to use that smoke, get it on the bomb now. Problem is if he throws it, he's so close, Rez will be able to swing. That 1 HP will be enough for now, but smoke down, kit on it. Tarek hopes he could find the kit running in. He just didn't have the life to really make that work. This is on that portion of the map. Tarek, timing, does back away, catches out Rez. It works out, nearly gets caught by Get Right. Realizes he's there now and actually tags him up. Ooh, this is starting to look menacing. The tags are going to benefit. Cold Ones get another headshot on Dennis, but he's taken down by Forrest before he could find a shot or a chance to get Right. Still with the man advantage. Stewie picks up a UMP, wants to work back in from Catwalk. Molotov's only going to hold them for another 5 seconds beyond now.
Yes, indeed. And Fallen is relentless with the scouts.
This is a repeat.
Right's been good so far, but he'll have to fake plant now, and they haven't necessarily taken the bait. Fallen will close things out. It all started with a coldzera headshot.
Connector, Stewie can get information on that as well. Fallen actually is starting to look toward Palace. You realize, oh, he didn't. He looked past them. That fail there. That gives them an M4 and a trade off of Get Right. Or off of Stewie, excuse me. It means another gun is down, but it's more so the kill because they can't quite get to that gun. More so because Fur is holding it off. Bomb dropped. 29 seconds. If Forrest can find a beautiful shot just like that, they can actually still get the plant off of this, and it's a long rotation. Now, keep in mind there's a flank rotation coming in, and it is coldzera. He's the one that has 100 HP.
This is looking very good for NiP. Forrest coming to check the flank as well. This kill might decide it.
Doesn't need to face that again.
My goodness, this is getting tense. Forrest will pretty much confirm the round. Looking like a fast A approach. There's some flashes going in. Deep breath. 4 people going through the choke point, through the flames. Look at the damage being done. Oh my god!
They just literally roasted. It was 2 Molotovs that did all of the damage as they pushed through, and Fur and Fallen are going to capitalize on it. Cold rotates in. Rez only managing 1. You know how valuable smokes are when you get to the sights and Mirage as well. Cold Firebox swings out. Get right down. Tetris.
Oh,
great
wow.
headshot as well through the pillar as he catches out Dennis. Forrest has made it at least into connector. 1 on 2 from his perspective towards CT, and Lekro late to arrive gets taken down by Tarek as well. Right, why don't I do that? Hang on though, Fur. Yes, shooting gallery.
Nope.
9, okay, fair enough.
2 will do.
More MP bots for him, please.
2 will do, though. All things considered. He doesn't give too much away, but Tarek certainly does. coldzera is there to pick up the pieces. 3 versus 1. Closer than I thought it would be, to be fair.
From the cash game as well, and it seems they're going to go with more pace again this time. Spotted as they are, though, Tarek has a pinch play with coldzera, but they saw him before the smoke bloom. Tarek still manages 2, but they get the trades, and trades will certainly benefit them. So, too, the utility they managed to save. No vision for Fur. That bomb is still down, however. They need to go. I think he might have an angle that forces him down to the van. Perhaps it was better off to leave him where he was because he finds Fallen, and it's on to Stewie. That's brilliant from him. Steps back out, knew that that smoke came from that direction. 8-7 confirmed, Henry. CT stares from that chance, from that perspective. They have to go from jungle. They've got to straight brawl it. Get Right's up to that. He'll take the first kill, takes out Cold. Rez catches out Fallen, who was way back toward the stairs. Pretty straight.
Power towards Palace. Try and trade out a kill. Dennis, though, a decent weapon to shut this one down.
Oh. Good thing he had a little bit of help there from Rez, to be honest. He ran out of ammo, trying to spray rather awkwardly, and Dennis will go down.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, and MiBR have Lekro isolated in the bomb site here. He'll get 1, but the trade is very likely. He'll do well to get 2 after this one. Stewie takes him down in the end, but still Forrest with a fighting chance here. Great accuracy there with the M4A1S. 2 versus 3. In NiP's favor, but Fallen's got the AWP, and he doesn't miss many shots as he'll take down Forrest. It's now Rez and Dennis with no utility, no defuse kits, just those 2 M4s. Still a fighting chance here, but Dennis needs to put his best foot forward.
Already in the sight is Dennis, and unfortunately that was sorted by Tarek, who swings back out. MiBR looking for their 9th round. It's Rez to clutch it back. He's snuck into the same position, spots the gun barrel, can't hit the shot either. Does try a second time, and Fallen still gets away, but he knows he's in the sight, and he knows he's tagged this time. Has to get the wrong side of Fallen, and he does, but Fallen still turns in time.
That's insane. How does he always pull those shots off? Let's come back to this event so far. They commit towards A. Get Right's got a bit of a shooting gallery. Does some damage. Finally commits to the kill. It's going to be Dennis to start mowing them down as well. Looking very good for NiP, but coldzera keeping the dream alive somewhat. What a shot that is from Tarek to take down Rez and the AWP. Tarek and coldzera are very low, but there's still a fighting chance here. Maybe not so much now. 3 versus 2.
Lekro stares, no one peeking out from Palace. Bomb still down, and Lekro will get Tarek when he returns from that doorway. Fallen left in a 1 versus 3 with the op. Couldn't figure out where to fire. Did get right, actually. Excuse me. I thought he will conceal him for a little bit longer away from Dennis, meaning the bomb goes down. He now can protect his teammates. Swing out, spots the player a ticket. That's Rez. He's forced off of it, but he didn't see Lekro. Lekro gets damage. It's damage, but no kills until now. Rez and Lekro finally stepping up to take down 2. It's been quiet. They're on the defuse. Kid on it as well. Get Right's on it in the smoke, and Lekro's going to defend him. Bomb defuse. It's done. NiP with the round.
Scary moment there. The 4 defuse of 2 terrorists alive, but the smoke was down.
He's going to hold station for now. He's knowing that there's a bomb plant impending. That's when he wants to move. Didn't see it. He does get the planter. Did he see it? Not quite. Tarek gets some response from Hitch. Had he had seen him, he might have gone for Tarek first and then swung to get the planter, but It's Get Right with a chance in it nonetheless, based on that single kill. Knows where one player is and anticipates correctly where the second is with some utility. He's going to hold this. Nerves of steel, but unfortunately Tarek swings out and checks.
Quite a brave.
Even with just that USP. No spray through it from Stewie. He walks directly into that AWP. Now they'll go outside. Now they realize, okay, it is still there. Let's get away from it. Cold can't quite collect on Lekro, who swings in, gets on top of the bomb train. Still trying to watch for anyone coming through Sandwich. He certainly was right in guessing there would be, but Tarek's better with the shot. In fact, he's above on top of the train, and he sees Dennis rotating in from Z Connector as well. Everyone's down. Forest's op wants to be saved, but bomb planted. There's tons of time to send someone out in the hunt. In fact, they'll send two, even if he finds one of these shots. Unlikely he'll get both. Oh, knife? I don't think they expected him to be... Okay, they actually wanted the knife, and that's... I don't know if I agree with that. Close and ran out without their weapons, but why would you even do that?
No, they definitely could have shot him. The second guy, he just saw, like you said, they saw he got into a knife fight, and Forest actually goes down with the bomb there.
I think he did.
Yeah,
he did. Wow, okay. So, bro, it's Dennis that's off to the left side, in fact, in the cubby, so he's already in the hallway, past the entrance of it, just holding off by the door. Stewie's going to go through. Gun barrel's not going to show. The grenade in his hand actually benefits them. Dennis! Oh, Dennis! He gets one, but again, it's another situation where in which it took him a lot longer than it should have. That could have easily been two, and Get Right's timing just off. Won't catch Stewie. Rotating around from Old Bomb. Now he will. Okay, he has pushed up, taken advantage of it. That's all due to confidence of Forrest finding another kill. And it's Cold, Zera, and Fallen.
It's looking good, NiP. Not out of this just yet. That's a confident round for them. 4 players survive. MiBR with Fallen coming around towards Connector. This is perfect, but Dennis can spot Thur. Here we go, a chance at least. But will they suspect that Fallen's coming from that Connector?
This is exactly it. Fallen is perfectly positioned. Dennis down. Now they know he's there. Problem is, they tap the bomb once. Fallen gets Lekro as well. Get Right really has to do it all with the AK. He needs 4 kills. Balls, but bombs. Balls, yeah, he's going to be balls because he's going to hold on to it. Did the Molotov get there? Just barely did. I didn't see it under his feet. But the bomb too far gone, that's what I was trying to say.
MiBR this many rounds on their T side, and it looks like they're guaranteed a 9th as well. As Forest will open things up, but I don't think they'll get much more done here. Stewie's too close to the bomb side, the smokes are down. There's damage inflicted. Dennis, good with the pistols, but only good for one this time. Get Right, at least making this competitive. 2-on-2 now.
Get Right has been getting on bombs and holding them in this game quite a bit. It's not really gone his way aside from the opening pistol, but speaking of pistol, he gets a kill. Cold goes down. He had no idea that he was going to be toward the backside of that train, so Fallen has to be perfect. He's so far away from the bomb. He's actually expecting perhaps a flank, but he'll wait till he hears the cue and goes perfectly timed to take down Rez. No kit. Get Right does have the AK, but can't do anything with it because of aim punch, and Fallen finds the headshot. Fires in. Actually hit Tarek, not actually Tarek, no he didn't, the damage was already done. Stewie instead, Lekro does eventually collect onto him as well as Fur, so it works out. They've got the advantage. There's a tag on Tarek, and that means he's susceptible of going down to not only the leader of the scouts on a body shot. Cold has other ideas. He's got Forest and Lekro. Finally, Dennis responds.
Blanks, he's got a guaranteed kill. Doesn't even have to take it.
No, that's perfect. He wants to get as close as he can so as to use the advantage, but Fallen still responds in time. He literally walked closer to disallow that possibility, and Fallen, against all odds, makes it work once again. Dennis has got an M4, though, and Fallen's on 5 HP, but he made the cross. Dennis missed the shot. Fallen can now buy more time, more space, and remember, there's no kit for Dennis, but he's got the time, surely, and NiP will get the 5th round.
They do. They can close this one out. All of a sudden, they're one step closer to a very convincing victory here on Train. His Tarek to receive first. He's going to have players in front of him, only good for one. As the bomb gets closer and closer, it's Forrest with a 3K with the Glock. He really does not want to go home just yet. It looks like they might have done enough here. Fur just floundering on the bomb site itself. He's got players all around him. Surely not going to get a kill here. I don't know how he's still alive now.
Well, Forrest gets for Stewie. Wrecked by him as well. 5 kills, an ace from Forrest in the pistol. We talk about him being, because it's been him and Get Right that have been so impressive throughout this series. He now has 14 kills total, takes over the lead for his team, and gives NiP a much needed pistol round. On the T side. That they are getting closer. Get Right's jumped across the train and taken down Fallen with that 10. That was probably quite pretty from his perspective.
Yeah.
As Lekro does get Tarek as well, having only gotten Get Right in return, it leaves us 3-on-3. If Cold swung now, okay, I take it back because Forrest is positioned at hell. I didn't think he was. I didn't see it at first because he could have gone and lined up 2 on the bomb train, but Lekro solves that first. Fur's in the same position. Stewie finds a kill, but Forrest never left that corner. He knew what his obligation was, that whole entire back wall, and Lekro gets nipped around.
He's going to clean up here. They're not going to be expecting this unless he misses the first shot. and Rez can punish him for it. Bomb planted. They know Stewie can still be here. Molotov towards it. They might save at this point, but Stewie still fighting. This is looking more convincing now. He actually might call for them to attempt the retake. And indeed, they will. Stewie finds him an opening. Can they get any closer?
It would be justified, given that they've just won 3 rounds. They can damage the economy substantially either way. And there's no reason to believe they don't have a chance, because they all have kits, and Stewie's got another kill, forcing Lekro back after tagging him onto the flames. They're going to get closer. Dennis, trying desperately to stay alive, to stay above the flames that now finally extinguish, will have to support Get Right. He's down to 4! Dennis steps up, finally gets a two-man spray down. A transfer at that. Stewie got Get Right just before, but Dennis has done enough. Fallen's gone. He'll go down with the bomb. But being a martyr in this occasion, not the worst thing. 11
Just to get one and fade away. That's what he's looking for. Misfires, but makes up for it at the end. Go for the double kill. May have overcommitted that. I think falling back was the correct decision. Cold's error of pressure applied. He can't deny the plants, but he can get closer and closer to get the kill as they fall back.
Cold sneaking up. Checking to confirm that no one is on top of the bomb. They're both toward all Terric at range. That MP9 just can't do it from there, but it does give them the information. That gives Cold the confidence to go more aggressive. Dennis now has to clutch it out himself. 19 HP. No one's yet on the bomb, and he's making a lot of noise. Cold still up in the upper position. Dennis was assuming that he'd drop down to get to the defuse. He's not, and MiBR find 14 rounds. NiP with the man advantage. Lekro may only have a deagle, but that's not to worry. The bigger worry is exactly this. Cold Zera getting behind them. Stewie's already gotten Lekro. This now goes in favor of MiBR. Easy shot for Cold. It's all on Forrest and Dennis. Forrest displayed exceptionally well. Dennis has good positioning, mind you, because that's a gun barrel far too easily to predict the movement of, and he'll get the shot onto Stewie. Forrest can then swing wide, know that no one else will get it from Old Bomb. Misses the shot on Fallen, however. And Dennis has to do it all. It's this, or they're done. MiBR could go through to the playoffs here and now. They're on the defuse already, and Fallen nails another quick shot on the AWP. Appropriately, he'll close it. The captain puts MiBR back into the legend status.